It's your boy DJ K Plays. We finna get into it, man. Talk about some stuff wrong, uncut. You know, I'm definitely not gonna try to be negative. That's not what this is about. This is about the culture. This is strictly about the culture. Now, my take on what I saw that influenced me in the skate game. You know, when I pretty much came on the scene and started sniffing around and how I can get in, and I've always been a DJ. As a matter of fact, the year is 2018. As I filmed this video, I did my first gig outside of the house, other than family. 10 the age of 7 was a week before my 8th birthday, 1993 August. And a barbecue, I should say rather, on like top of the line equipment, the stuff that I didn't have. My father had great equipment, but I didn't always want to touch his stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you messed up, like, he was lenient, he wanted me to learn, but I wanted my stuff where I didn't have to leave my room. And I said all that to say this. My name is DJ K Blaze, and I'm going to talk about when the skate culture bit me and had me hooked. I'm not even going to talk about, my accomplishments. It's not about that. I'm going to talk about what influenced me. Now, I walked to the rink one night, pretty much just trying to get away, like, just clear my mind. Wasn't nothing going on, but, I just wanted to mellow out. And I remember the night vividly. I had on like a red Foot Locker fleece, some jeans from like Old Navy, and some Hirachi 2K4s, if y'all remember them. I didn't own no skates. I used to go to the rink for like Jukathons with DJ B-Man, Malcolm, DMC, Mike Love and the Diz, JR. If I'm leaving anybody out, man, charge it to my head and not my heart. Because y'all influenced me in different arenas, different styles of music. Now, what I can say is what influenced me about the particular night, that I just explained, the outfit in detail. I'm rolling around trying to pretty much get a feel for everything, and I was just go out there and practice. It was a slow night. I wouldn't say slow, but it was a great, decent practice session with, great music. And I was at the rink, 87th Street, Ring Fitness Factory. And I was practicing on the small floor in the back. Now, it got to a point that day, I'm like, okay, I gotta give this thing a try. I gotta give it a go. You know what I'm saying? You can't be fearful. You know what I'm saying? So I go. And I sit in the middle of the ring. And I'm just sitting there contemplating, thinking, I'm like, okay, when are you going to jump out here? So I believe the DJ was DJ DMC. And he was like in the song tempo, BPM range, beats per minute. He was like in the 89, 90 range. So that would be your same beats, your piano negro. Hip-hop, that would be your Benjamins, Indian Flu, Satisfaction by Eve. Just to get y'all to understand what was that old school, it'd be like a Move the Crowd. Power Reveal, which I get the point. So he was in this range, playing these songs, and these are great songs from different genres. And It was a mixture of stuff. But he played this one song. Midnight Groove, Love and Lemonade Orchestra. Now I've always had this record. My uncle gave it to me, but I had it like hidden in my closet in my bedroom. It wasn't in my normal crates that I was DJing out of. It was just in there. I would go in there and pick around. But if I didn't see nothing that was familiar, which is why I changed, how I dig and how I look for records. You got to go for those obscure records that nobody else are playing or people forgot about. But I said all that to say this. So, of course, I'm contemplating on how I'm going to get on this floor, when I'm going to get on this floor. If anybody know Midnight Groove, once understood don't need to be explained. At all. So the song gets to the breakdown. I have to go through the smooth part and then the track build up. And then it's this point in the record where the song drops off. And later on in this documentary, I am going to play that song. It gets to the point where the beat breaks down and the song drops out before the bass line comes back in the drums. DJ DMC, and I'm not saying like he invented the wheel. This is just what was going on in the culture at the time. Different DJs did it. Spank, Latal, DMC, Malcolm, DJ New, DJ Phantom, Mikey Mike, Rambo, T-Rail, T-Mac, Bam, T-Mac, if I didn't already say T-Mac, Sam Silk, Lil Jon, Kane. I could go on for hours. And if I forgot you, this is like fresh off the dome. So later on in this documentary, I'm gonna take my time to write down everybody's names, but back to the story. So the song gets to the breakdown. It drops out. He cuts off all the lights in the ring except for like these spinning colors. And then he had the spinning colors, the white lights, everything coming on beat simultaneously. But before he turned the lights on, he had it pitch black in there. The crowd erupted. If anybody knows Midnight Groove, you know when that breakdown about to come and the lights go off, the whole skating rink simultaneously. People can be in the concession stand. People can just be walking in. They ain't even put their skates on. People in the small skate floor. People are coming from the bathroom. I got goosebumps. Goosebumps. I had on the fleece, so I caught goosebumps. When the music hits you, you don't feel no pain. Without music, life would be flat. That day, I said, this is home. I'm not leaving. This is where I need to be. And before that song got to the very end, which is familiar, if you know Cha 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 by Flip Mode Squad, not saying that that's the only song that sampled it, but I'm just saying a familiar song. Before it gets to that part, I had the courage to go out there. Couldn't really skate, you know what I'm saying? I hadn't been on skate since 4th grade. At this time, I'm talking about, I believe I was 19, 20. 19, 20. In fact, I could have been 18. My memory be tripping sometimes. Y'all know me. But that's the day I said, this is home. That didn't even... The producer in me didn't even really start yet. Like, I had drum machines, samplers, and all that stuff, but I was just pretty much using that stuff to trigger my DJ stuff and effects boxes just to, sound different on the DJ squad and around. That's the day I fell in love with skating, and they never looked back. Stay tuned.